It's now time for the end of the night psalm.
The beat of the heart could be snuffed like the flame. So while I'm alive, I better live with grace. My bones could break and my muscles may die, but a higher spirit of some kind could save my life. Amen.
Thank you, Elijah, for that inspiring, uplifting song. As most of you probably heard, Garfield suffered a massive heart attack after black tie bingo.
Oh my gosh, and it wasn't that good of a bingo either. It was...
I
mean, Jonathan thinks he can call bingo cards? I don't know.
The chicken was dry.
Oh, and someone had that vegan chicken, but it wasn't vegan. Remember that?
No, Elijah, they really should have kept him in charge. He is much better before.
And no offense to Peter, but like, his food is as straight as he is. Straight garbage.
This happened when we caught Garfield and another nameless parishioner engaged in activities, no judgment, in the kitchen.
Oh, we know who it is. I mean,
Nameless my
like,
ass.
please, we can all just stare at her across the way. Look at her wearing those expensive jewelry. You know what? I bet she buy it at the thrift store, maybe.
Expensive jewelry? That is thrift shop garbage over there.
God. Get that for 50 cents at the CC's Pizza down the street.
She said nameless parishioner. Why is everyone looking at me?
Judgment.
Okay, but we're going to talk about this in
Now, don't worry. He'll be all right. He's had a very successful surgery, and they say that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
That was the theme of the SCONDIES workout program, except the exercise did kill Rhonda, remember? Pastor Elijah made the church, non-denominational made of birch.
They hired Liv, a new secretary, after the old one stole money unfairly.
Carol Ann volunteers, Marcy runs the choir. Jonathan doesn't work, yet he's still hired.
There's no judgment at the non-denominational. Some say things around here get inspirational. Liv, I hate to point this out, and no judgment, but you're a half hour late.
I'm late because I was visiting Garfield in the hospital. I told Jonathan to tell you.
Oh yeah, Pastor, Liv's gonna be late today.
Garfield is doing fine, by the way. I still can't believe none of you guys are CPR certified. You guys don't even have an AED on site. 80% of your congregation is over the age of 65.
I had AED once, and it was not fun. I got it from some sexually confused guy at Diamonds.
No, Jonathan, that's a different problem.
Oh.
An AED is an automated external defibrillator, so when someone flatlines, you can shock them to restore their heartbeat. This church definitely needs one, and you all need to get certified.
I'm not legally certified, but I've had plenty of private lessons from a variety of paramedics and firemen. I could probably ask one of them for a demonstration.
Nope. You are all going to take it online and not make this into some ridiculous ruse in an attempt to hook up with someone.
Oh.
Garfield almost died because you guys are unprepared. Can we just do one thing that doesn't end up in disaster?
You're right, Liv. I now christen this week Elder Appreciation Week.
Yes.
We must protect the past generations while they wait for their eternal glory or damnation.
Okay, sure, that's a nice idea. But I have no idea how that relates to anything I just said. Let's just make sure we actually get certified and get the AED.
Carol Ann!
You're gonna make Carol Ann do all the prep for elder people awareness? Are you aware that she is also an elder?
I am aware, Miss Sassy Pants, but who else is going to do all the grunt work? She's our only volunteer. Who else is going to do all the setting up?
We have paid staff members that work here.
Like yourself?
Or Jonathan!
She said me!
Wow, Liv, that was good.
How about Chet and Axl? They have some community service hours they need to complete. How about some of the teens run Elder Appreciation Week?
I love it.
You're gonna put Chet and Axl, and let me just repeat that one more time. Chet and Axl, in charge of planning activities for the old folks? Yeah, okay, I'm sure that's gonna go just as smoothly than the time I got a wax from a guy who used duct tape and honey. Great session today, Annabelle. I'll see you Wednesday for your next lesson.
Annabelle, you sound really beautiful.
Aw, thanks, Ricky.
My dad gave me some singles.
Juniper Cloud.
Just in case I wanted some snacks from the vending machine. You want to come?
Sure. My mom doesn't pick me up for another hour.
So what do you want to eat, Annabelle? Some chips? Maybe a candy bar?
Well, Mama has me on a diet since I have another commercial audition at the end of the week, so I'll just have a pack of gum.
You don't need to go on a diet, Annabelle. You're perfect and beautiful just the way you are.
Oh, thanks, Ricky.
Annabelle, get over here, you little rodent. I need to talk to you. You can't talk to Annabelle like that.
Yeah, Gladys, Mama says I can't talk to you anymore, and if I do have to talk to you, another adult has to be around. She wasn't very happy that you used the word clitoris around me.
You're becoming a young woman. Trust me, Toots. You should know what a clitoris is. You too, Charlie. It's never too early to learn how to please a woman. My name's Wiki.
Gladys, we're 10.
Yeah, and I had my first husband at the age of 13. I'd love to tell you the story, but does it look like I have time to spare? My biological clocks are ticking, and I don't want to waste my last minutes talking to you two pipsqueaks. So chop chop, let's roll. We got business to discuss.
What business?
I think she has dimensions.
Ricky, do you mean dementia?
I said chop chop, let's roll.
Fine, but if we're going to talk, I suggest we do it in my office.
You sound like my second husband. This is a nice office for two scamps such as yourself.
Thanks. We redecorated the place after I booked another yogurt commercial.
I can't believe Benny allows you to have a space down here in the church hall basement.
Well, we are located on the other side of his suite of rooms.
Benny has a whole suite. Jesus Christ on a cracker. And what is Charlie still doing here?
It's Wiki. My dad can't pick me up for another half hour.
Can't you, go take a smoke break or something?
Gladys, have you talked to anyone under the age of 57 in the past 30 years?
I will have you know, I am referred to as a cougar by plenty of young men at the club down the street.
Shall we get down to business? What did you want to discuss, Gladys?
Would anyone like any refrigerants?
You got gin?
All we have is water and Sunny D.
I'm guessing it's not the same Sunny D I had in the 70s, so I'll just take a water. Thanks, Charles.
It's Wiki!
Gladys, you can't smoke in here.
You're a sassy one, aren't you? I like that, but you better tune it down or you'll never find a husband.
Gladys, what do you want?
Fine, straight to business. I want to discuss a common interest of ours. I think it's about time someone put your step-grandmother Marcy in her place, and I think the two of us are the perfect people to do it. That woman is a tyrant, and everyone around here is too soft to deal with her the proper way Marcy needs to be dealt with.
Are we gonna kill Marcy?
What? No! Jesus, kid. I'm not opposed to the idea, but that broad isn't worth the prison time. And at my age, a trial? Maybe if I was younger. I used to have the looks to sway a jury.
We could cut Marcy's brake lines or catch her on the way out to a car and rough her up a little bit.
What the hell is wrong with this kid?
Hey, Ricky, can you get me those crackers I like from the kitchen pantry?
Sure, Annabelle.
I'm sorry about him. He's been watching a lot of Law and Order recently to become a better detective, and I think he's getting a little too into it.
Whatever. Let's just get to brainstorming some ideas about how to deal with Marcy.
Gladys, as much as I get annoyed by Marcy, it's not very SCONE-like to plot revenge on her. As you know, forgiveness cleanses the soul.
Ugh, that's a bunch of bullshit. Revenge fuels my anger fire, and as you know, I live a very vengeful life. Just think of everything Marcy has done to you in the past couple of months. She stole your spotlight in the church play, sent you to the hospital, constantly talks down to you, undermines your talents, and just yesterday embarrassed you in front of the whole church at Black Tie Bingo. Marcy is a roach, and she needs to be exterminated, or at least taught a lesson.
Fine, I guess. What do you suggest? Come in.
Hey, Pastor Jamie, just checking in to see how the CPR class is going.
Well, I haven't started it yet. I'm just posting on the SCONE blog. I'm writing an inspirational article entitled Mennonites with Might.
As interesting as that is, Pastor, I was really hoping you'd be done by now. The class itself only takes like 2 hours.
Liv, I'm sorry. Are you my boss now?
No, but you're not the easiest person to motivate to stay on track. You get distracted very easily.
Sorry, Liv, did you say something? I was just watching those two birds splashing around in the cracked cauldron that we turned into a bird bath. How mystical is that?
Pastor.
Liv, I said I'd finish it by the end of the day. It's only mid-afternoon. I have plenty of time. Now leave. You're casting a dark shadow on my creative space. No judgment.
Well, actually, now that I have you alone, I wanted to talk to you about a very serious topic.
Oh my gosh. Do you believe in God?
Okay, I guess not that serious. Pastor, I was just looking over my bank statements, and I realized I only got paid half of what I'm owed.
Oh, yes. I'm afraid that we ran out of money in our payroll.
Well, I'm only going to work half my hours then, Pastor.
But Liv, we probably need you to work double the hours if we're going to make any money.
Well, I guess this is one old-fashioned standoff.
Okay, I might be able to move some funds from the emergency journal fund.
I'm sorry, the what?
The emergency journal fund. We have money set aside in case people need journals, for club activities and scheduling or to write their spiritual journey. Here, have one.
There can't be much in the emergency journal fund, right?
Okay, I'm going to allocate the missing half of your paycheck using the emergency journal fund. And actually, if I move some money from the emergency holy water fund and the emergency candle fund, you should be able to get full paychecks for the next 2 months.
Jesus, our finances are a wreck, aren't they?
Ahaha! Be more inclusive, Olivia. Jesus, Buddha, Athena, and the Mormon prophet. Our finances are a wreck, aren't they?
Chet, Axl, finally! I have a community service project for the both of you to work on.
Hard pass.
You can't hard pass. You have to work off your community service hours, and you still owe us for the damage you did to the stained glass window.
Fine. What do we have to do?
You guys get to plan a special event for the elders of the church. You can recruit some other people to help too if you want.
What do you mean, a special event for the elders? Like a funeral?
No, Chet, not like a funeral. Also, Garfield almost died yesterday. Still too soon to be making jokes about death.
Man.
You guys have the SCONE Hall an hour a day to do an activity with them. Figure it out.
We have to spend an hour a day with those lame old people? Come on, Liv.
Dude, it's just an hour. You guys might actually learn something. Like how not to be a bunch of assholes.
Unlikely.
Jonathan, how's the CPR class going?
Liv, that class cost $30. Do you know how many iced venti caramel macchiatos I could buy with like $30? Like 5? I don't know.
It's $30 well spent. Wouldn't you rather learn how to save someone's life than buy 5 cups of iced coffee?
Can I help you? I thought we were harmonizing. It actually sounded pretty good there for a second. Maybe we should take this act on the road.
Elijah, please tell me you at least finished your online CPR training.
Liv, I tried. I really did, but some of those scenarios made me very uncomfortable, and I just had to pull out my emergency journal and write a song about it. OMG, your emergency journal is emerald jade? Oh, I want a rainbow journal, and one color is just homophobic.
Oh my god, you guys are driving me nuts. It should not be this hard to learn basic first aid. You guys should know this stuff, especially here. It seems like we have to call 911 every week. We need to be more prepared. For some reason, people are very accident prone around here, and I honestly don't know how you guys haven't had any lawsuits.
We actually have several pending.
After work today, we are all going in the conference room and doing this together, so bring your laptops.
I think Justin and Justina are actually going to be in there at that time.
Then we'll just go to one of the other 20 rooms in this building.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming. I have officially made this week Elder Appreciation Week. Now, unfortunately, I can't stay for the activities tonight because Liv is helping Jonathan, Elijah, and I to learn some first aid so that we can better take care of our parishioners. That means you, Agnes. So, Chet and Axl are here for your entertainment, so everyone have fun, and please don't break anything. It is not in the budget to replace it.
Where are the snacks?
Take all your concerns up with Axl and Chet. I have work to do.
What kind of names are Chet and Axl?
Look who's talking, Gladys.
The snacks?
I didn't know we had to bring any.
What am I supposed to fill my purse, my stomach with?
If there aren't any snacks, there's no reason to stick around with all these prunes.
Wait, I recognize you too. They're the ones who almost hit me after Mass the other day. Peeling out of the parking lot playing that loud music.
Yeah, I saw them take $10 out of the donation basket.
All they do is talk through the service. Can you believe that? Who does that?
Sometimes I whisper under my breath, but it's not.
We are here to pray.
How disrespectful they are.
Hey, alright, I have also seen all of you smoke in the parking lot and slip a few bills out of the basket. What are you yelling at us for?
Okay, I guess they're right. I mean,
I'm
not going to argue with that. Well, it was a small ciggy. It wasn't anything large.
I had to pick up my dry cleaning that one day, and I'm taking a couple extra dollars.
Back in my day, cigarettes were healthy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, look, It seems like none of us really want to be here, so just do whatever you want for the next hour.
As president of the SCONDIES, I say we ditch this meeting. So much for elder appreciation. They put as much effort into this as they did their appearance. Young man, do you know what a comb is?
Do you know what Weight Watchers is?
Oh.
Did that young man say?
I beg your pardon?
Why do we have to appreciate our elders anyway? All you people do is drive slow and collect Social Security.
I did not fight in Korea, so some weak seaman can make you two spoiled brats. I cannot believe this. Who do they think they are? I'm upset. I'm very upset. Wow.
Everyone shut up! What is going on in here? Chet? What is going on?
Old people are just yelling at us, man.
Chaz and Ankle are being very disrespectful.
Guys, this is the opposite of what I asked you to do. Did you plan anything for tonight?
Maybe.
So no. Great. Denise, what would you normally be doing if you weren't here tonight?
Well, I'd make myself some dinner. Tonight I was probably gonna make myself a nice shepherd's pie.
Dude, I love shepherd's pie.
Well, it's super easy to make, honey. Just make the dough for the crust and shove everything in it.
Shove everything in it? What?
Jonathan, get back to the CPR tutorials. And the rest of you, why don't you guys use the kitchen tomorrow night and learn how to make shepherd's pie? All of you can bring a recipe from your personal cookbooks and show the teens how to make it.
Okay, that actually sounds pretty lit.
What about tonight, Liv?
Okay, what would you be doing tonight if you weren't here, Agnes?
Probably just working on my knitting blanket, and I'm making it for my grandson, and maybe watching Mad Men.
That's that show with that lady from The Handmaid's Tale in it, right?
I'm not sure, young man.
Oh, you haven't seen The Handmaid's Tale?
Oh, that it's up.
Watch your language, young man.
Quiet, Barbara. Chet, Axl, what's this show about?
All right, well, I'm gonna go now. You guys have fun.
Yeah, okay, bye, Liv. Cool, so whatever. It's about this, dystopian, slightly futuristic world where it's super hard to make babies, so they basically enslave all of the women capable of reproducing and make them work for, the most important politicians and, generals and shit, and, have sex with them so that they can all have babies.
That does sound f***ed up. I mean fridged up.
But it's also, super dramatic because their wives have to, hold the women down while their husbands do it with them as part of their ceremony.
Dude, I have my laptop in the car. I'll hook it up to the projector.
I'll go get my needles.
I'll get my needles.
I'll get my needles too.
Boys, I think we have some extra yarn if you'd like to knit with us.
All right, I'm down to clown.
All right, guys, your hour's up. Pippi and the SCONDIES have this room booked for the next hour.
No! Liv, we only just finished the first episode of The Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah, and I finally figured out how to do a perfect pearl stitch.
I'm really sorry, everyone, but you still have the rest of the week for other activities.
Oh, we were having a great time.
I'll stay for a second hour.
And Sharon would never have done this.
I agree. I think that we should find her.
I mean, she stole all that money, but still.
What do you think she's doing with it? I mean, probably purchased a stake in
Well, it's good. Oh, it's good to see you. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Goodbye, everyone.
Fine. Bye, everyone. See you tomorrow. Can't wait for the shepherd's pie, Denise.
Bye, everyone. Oh, bye. Oh, it was good to see you. I was in Korea. Boys, when you bake bread, you have to make sure you pound the yeast into a moist position.
Should I pound the bread like this?
That's perfect. That's going to warm up the oven real quick.
Wait, so I would say, Agnes, you're a skank hoe.
Yeah, that would show her.
And then if she made a comment about how I was no longer president of SCONDIES, I'd tell Agnes that I had to step down from that shithole so I could secure the bag.
Denise, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, back in the army, I learned quickly that you have to go for the jugular.
Is that so?
Oh, absolutely. You just take a knife and go right for the throat, like a panther.
I see.
I remember killing 40 men like that in one day. The sun was hot. My body was covered in blood.
Why, I didn't know that I should blow on a man's earlobe.
Yeah, that definitely gets the boys wild.
Same with the neck. Is that where men like it?
Yeah, just some soft kisses at first, but I like to leave a mark.
Girls, how do you know these things?
Well, I've never had sex or anything, but I'm like a natural slut.
Wait, which button do I press to jump in the air?
It's the B button.
This goddamn video game device isn't letting me jump!
That's because you're pressing X.
Well, I'll be damned. I can't even read the letters, that's how small they are. I wonder if Mario and Marco Luigi know how to play this Mario Party game.
Oh, hey, Liv.
Chet, Axl, I hope you guys actually planned something special for the elders tonight.
We did. Hey, we were wondering if we could host a nice dinner for all of them Friday night. It'd be a formal occasion.
Oh, that actually sounds really nice. I think we should be able to do that. Yeah, the calendar's all clear for the church hall. However, it's not really in our budget to cater another big event. Or any event.
Oh, that's okay. We were planning on cooking the recipes they taught us.
That's really sweet of you guys.
Yeah, we thought this whole Elder Appreciation Week would be super lame, but it was actually a lot of fun, and we really do want to show them how much we appreciate them.
Yeah, we just need the church hall booked. We'll take care of everything else, but can you make sure that no one else goes in there? We don't want to ruin the surprise.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Hi everybody. La 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 la.
La 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 la.
Agnes, a little too high.
Marcy, here's your invite to our old people dinner we're hosting.
I think you've mistaken my wisdom for age, because I can assure you that I am not old enough to attend a SCONDIES dinner.
It wasn't your wisdom that made us think you were old, it was your crow's feet and cardigans.
I will ignore your extremely rude comment, because crow's feet and cardigans would actually make a halfway decent band name if I ever decided to go on tour again.
Okay, Marcy, whatever. I guess you're not invited then.
Wait, won't you need entertainment at this dinner?
No, we already got that taken care of.
Well, maybe I can come anyway, just in case it falls through.
It won't.
But just in case.
But it won't.
You never know. I'll move a few things around.
We do know, and it would actually be super cool if you didn't come. I rescind my original invitation. Cool? Thanks.
Yeah, we were just inviting you out of the obligation, but since you're not actually old and just look super old, we'd actually prefer that you didn't come.
You two boys are being extremely disrespectful. Wait until I have a talk with your mothers.
Go for it, dude.
Who could this be? Hello?
Hi, is this Marcy from Marcy's Playground?
Depends on who wants to know.
This is Mike with SUN Records in LA.
Oh, why hello, Mike. This is Marcy from Marcy's Playground.
We stumbled across one of your demos and would love to have you fly out here and have a listen to some of your stuff in person if you're available.
I think that can be arranged.
Unfortunately, we are a newer studio, so we can't afford to bring you out here ourselves. You'll have to pay for your flight and accommodations yourself.
Not a problem, Mike. I'd be happy to.
Great. If you could just give me your email, I'll send you all of the info.
Of course. It's Marcy_yes of Marcy's Playground !@gmail.com.
Great, Marcy. Can't wait to meet you in person. Have a safe trip.
How was that, Grandma?
Perfect, my beautiful boy. You make a perfect label representative.
What does FUM Records stand for?
You, Marcy Records.
I really hope this is the AED. Pastor better have ordered it. Thank you so much. Would you look at that? She actually did order it. I wonder where she got the money for this. We're broke. All right, well, at least we have it. Chet, the place looks so nice. Look at all these flower arrangements. Did you guys make those collages of all the SCONDIES in their youth? That's so sweet. Chet, you guys did an amazing job. This is really beautiful. And the food smells really good.
Everyone will be here in an hour. You know how early they like to eat.
I do. This was really sweet of you guys to do. Thank you so much. This is honestly better than anything I could have done. I'll swing back later to check on you guys.
Oh, no worries. We should be cool.
I'll swing by anyway.
They better have some good food tonight. I wonder what the thing is.
I don't know, but I hope the chicken is
You did
better
teach
than
all-
last time.
His
So
crust
this is
just
awfully late for
the
dinner, don't you
Listen,
think?
Denise, as much as I hate you, you did teach him pretty decent. I have to
Pass out
admit.
already.
Why is there a casket on the stage?
Oh, that shepherd's pie smells amazing.
Chet, Axl, all the SCONDIES are here. So why is there a funeral casket on the stage?
We decided part of the dinner was going to be a roast.
A roast? I love a roast. No, we're having shepherd's pie.
Oh, you silly boy, you don't roast shepherd's pie.
Why, I'm so glad Garfield has joined us from the hospital for today's dinner celebration.
Why didn't you visit me in the hospital, Pastor?
I've just been so busy learning how to save your life in the future. Look, we bought a new AED and everything.
I got one of those back in the war. Damn whore.
Why don't we get you a seat in the front? Carol Ann, can you guide Garfield to the front?
Oh, let me just finish plating the salads.
Well, everyone, welcome to the SCONDIES Appreciation Dinner and Roast, also known as the Funeral Roast for Elder Appreciation Week.
This clapping hurts my hands.
I'm so tired. We ate dinner so we can go to bed.
Or brunch.
We'd like to,
Let me just take that microphone for a second.
but I'm using it.
Let the real star use the microphone. I'd like to inform everyone that I'm flying out to LA to interview with FUM Records. They're interested in signing me. If I never come back from LA, it's been great knowing all of you. I'll keep you in touch for discounted tickets for the tour. Well, I'm off to become a star.
Agnes, can you help me send a text? I don't have my texting glasses.
Sure, what do you need me to say and what should I write?
Text Annabelle and say Ugly Duckling has gone to roost.
Gladys, did you?
All right, so we grabbed some of the teens and we decided to give you a roast. Basically, it's just a fun way of jabbing at you guys before you all kick the bucket.
I'm not sure I understand what a roast is.
Maybe it's a form of prayer, like I'm gonna roast my worries to God.
Let's welcome some of the SCONE teens to the stage.
Are we having any food or what?
Garfield, we're on the salad course.
I didn't return from the dead for a salad, you hussy.
Denise, remember that time you ran over our lovable gay employee in the parking lot? Well, Gay Bashers sent you a love letter for that crime.
As a slut, I can totally rip on Gladys for being a slut. Because Gladys was so horny that she decided to overlook plenty of regulations and kitchen rules so she could get a quickie.
Some of you guys don't really contribute anything to SCONE. I mean, I barely remember anything you've ever said. Like James, Catherine, Pippi, Fran, Helen, Evelyn. Like, what are you even doing here? Who are you?
I contribute, I think.
We'd make fun of Marcy, but she's not here. According to her, she's not old. If that's true, then a 100-year-old bottle of wine must be young too.
Garfield, you horny bastard. Sometimes I feel like you play dumb just so you can get it with all the hot older ladies in this church.
What hot older ladies? All I see is a bunch of hussies.
Oh my goodness! These are all nasty compliments. Chet, Axl, how could you turn a beautiful feast into an obnoxious peril?
Actually, I kind of enjoyed it.
I hate to agree with Denise because she's always wrong, but these jokes are funny.
Maybe part of being appreciated is having jokes directed at you.
I don't think you're important enough to be named in a joke, Barbara.
Oh, I wrote a joke about Barbara. I was curious if Barbara enjoyed female dogs, since she's practically Agnes's bitch.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Agnes, when are we going home? When are you taking me home, Agnes?
Is there a joke about me?
Yeah, you're a joke.
Oh, he's not wrong again. Wow.
a troublesome teen.
Well, I'm glad the people are enjoying the roast.
We're having roast? I thought it was shepherd's pie.
Hi, can I help you?
I'm Marcy. I'm here to talk with Mike.
I'm sorry, we don't have a mic, and I'm not seeing anybody in the book for a meeting with, what's your name?
This is funny. Don't you recognize me? It's me, Marcy.
I'm sorry, am I supposed to recognize you?
I was in one of the most popular 90s band in alternative music.
I didn't think Nirvana had a female in the band.
Try another band.
Pearl Jam?
You're getting warmer.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
No.
Alice in Chains?
Never heard of them.
The Smashing Pumpkins?
Pumpkin soup?
Soundgarden?
Who?
Green Day?
Oh, no.
Weezer?
Oh, I wish.
Radiohead?
I did date the drummer.
Blink-182?
No.
No Doubt?
God.
Metallica?
Who?
R.E.M.?
Not familiar?
Goo Goo Dolls?
Goo Goo what?
Wait, what am I doing? This is stupid.
I was the second lead vocalist in the band Marcy's Playground.
I'm sorry, do I know that band?
You have to know the song Sex and Candy. It's practically a staple on alternative radio.
Ma'am, this is a record label, not a radio station.
Well, anyways, someone reached out and spoke to me from this company. They loved my demos.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, ma'am. This must have been a mix-up.
Why would I lie? I'm a celebrity. Celebrities can't lie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, are you telling me I came all this way to LA for nothing?
There's plenty of things for tourists to do in LA, actually.
I lived out here. I know what someone can do in LA. Wait, I have an email from you guys.
Can I see the email, please, ma'am?
Yes, here it is.
Oh, ma'am, this didn't come from us.
But it's the same name.
Completely different logo. Also, no one named Mike works here.
I demand someone from FUM Records to see me and listen to my music and sign me and make me go famous like Adele or that Susan Boyle bitch.
Well, you do have the Susan Boyle look to you.
Let me see someone now.
I'm sorry, you need to leave, Missy.
Oh, wow, you did not just go there, Missy.
You know what? I'm just gonna call security. Security, I have some schizo at my desk who's about to assault me, I think. Please send help.
FUM Records, I will literally kill all of you.
Go for it, you one-hit wonder bitch.
I better get out of here. I don't want the tabloids to see me getting attacked by some brutes.
Good luck getting into those tabloids in the first place.
Are you okay?
Yeah, some random lady thought she had an appointment with us.
She thought she could just walk into Funk You Major Records and beg for a deal? Pathetic.
Non-Denominational was co-created by Matthew Rebar, Karen Adams, Blaze Pratt, and Kelsey Shago.
Music and sound effects collected from freesound.org, audionautics.com, and originals by Matthew Rebar.
Thank you to our regular cast of voices this season, including Matthew Rebar, Karen Adams, Blaze Pratt, Kelsey Shago, Kyle Pratt, Annalise Rebar, Karen Jones, Amanda Casey, Julia and Amy Adams, Hogan Pash, Joanna Malson, and Glenn Anderson.
Check out the website for more information.